What's up, everybody?
Mama
What's up,
Africa.
YouTube? What's going on?
Coming home. That's right. We're going home. Mama Africa. Especially what's getting ready to go on over here in Atlanta.
Yup.
Come with me to Africa. Everybody loves Africa. Come with me to Africa. Everybody loves Africa. Come with me to Africa. Everybody loves Africa. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, our land so rich in resources.
Peace, family.
Land.
Get them
Got
thumbs
three
up.
people.
Get them thumbs up. Get them
You know
thumbs
that
up.
you want everything. Hey, Jaleesa.
Hit us with them likes on YouTube, on Facebook. Y'all hit us
You
with the
step on the
likes.
soil. Hey, you can actually touch the sun.
Angel Flowers. Peace and blessings.
Africa, everybody loves Africa. Come with me to Africa. Everybody loves Africa. Come with me to How y'all doing? Masturbate. Welcome. You ready? You ready? Let's pack your bags. Pack your bags. And let's go home to Africa. Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. Everybody loves Africa. All right. Okay. Come on, real quick. Hold on. Hold on. I want to say hi to Nanny and you. Hi. Mwah. Say hi.
Hi.
You miss Nanny?
Yeah.
Okay. Nanny's on her show now. Okay. Okay.
I got popsicle.
You got
All right.
popsicle.
Bye, buddy.
Bye bye. I love you.
I love you too.
All right, y'all. That's the grandbaby. He just came home, so he gotta come and he gotta come greet his nanny. He gotta come greet his nanny. He love his nanny and nanny love him. That's I got 5 now. Yeah, cause I got another one. Five grandbabies, y'all. Okay. Blessings, Angela. Hey, Kishiba. YouTube, how y'all doing out there? I know all is well. Okay. Yeah, I love the babies. Don't mess with one single hair on the babies. We'll fight about that. I love children, period. Speaking about that, somebody put up on Facebook today and showed a picture of Obama, Ellen DeGeneres, Oprah, Hillary Clinton. They showed a picture with them with ankle bracelets on. But the craziest thing is the one that Obama had on looked like they were for the jet skis. So I don't know how true his was. I'm not defending them. Don't get it confused because, they all in cahoots together.
Everybody got dirt on them.
That's right. But for the most part, family, honestly speaking, anybody who has the audacity or the nerve or the whatever you want to call it to think that they can touch children, I feel sorry for them right now in this day and this time. Don't mess with the babies. We're supposed to be protecting our children. We have not protected our children like we're supposed to. So we're saying that, family, there's a lot that's getting ready to go down. And these people are going to be severely punished for messing with these children. You all will see. And it's coming from below the ocean. It's coming from the cosmos. It's coming from east, north, west, and south. They ain't seen nothing yet. Doing the stuff that they did to these kids. Don't say I didn't tell y'all so. But anyway, how y'all doing this lovely evening? We want to welcome you to the Spiritual Vault. I am Wunam, a.k.a. Nicky Love, your African indigenous traditional healer.
And I am Brother Adinkra,
And
African indigenous traditional healer.
All right,
God
there you
damn
have
it.
it. He got it right tonight, y'all. He got it right. He got a problem with saying it all the time. All right, Ken. Hey, Ken. Hey, Miguel. How are you? I know
Melissa
so well.
Wilson, how you doing? Peace, cuz.
YouTube. Hey, blessings, YouTube. How y'all doing on YouTube? Y'all good? Make sure y'all press that like button, okay? Press the like button. Now, we got a lot to talk about, and we want everybody, as we usually do, y'all put your input in. Let us know what you think, how you're feeling about what's going on, okay? First, before we get into uh, the topic of Atlanta being reopened and listening to what's the rapper's name? He was saying, what was he saying?
Gully. He
Okay.
said, "Why the hell are they opening Atlanta first?" And his thing was they're using black people as test dummies because that's the city with the most
Black people.
highest population of black people.
So let's do the research on that, y'all. Somebody Google it. Is Atlanta the city with the most black people? Okay, maybe this is why the mayor of Atlanta is angry, and this is why Stacey Abrams is mad. They're going off. The women now the mayor, I forgot her name. I gotta look it up. But anyway, Stacey Abrams, who ran for governor, um, they're angry. They're going off because they're saying Brian Kemp has opened up Atlanta first. So is Atlanta the black Mecca? Excuse me, the black Mecca, and why they opening in the black Mecca first? Let's Google it and be sure. Where your most black people? Where the highest rate of black people? What state? I thought it was D.C.
That's
But
what I thought.
I
I
thought it
thought
was
it was
D.C.
DC.
But let's Google this real quick, family. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna Google it
Chocolate
right now.
City. Chocolate City.
Yeah, I thought it was D.C., but they're saying Atlanta. So let's see what state has the most black people. I'm doing it right now, brother
We're
Dinkler.
gonna Google it. Let's see.
Right. In the meantime, you keep the people occupied. What
And,
state?
and and also we was gonna talk about a little bit of like we was gonna name at least 3 to 5 things to keep in mind when they open your state or your city or your town back up. Because a lot of people are worried about the financial crunch. This they say is coming. When I spiritually read it, I seen that the economy was going to thrive. Some people are saying the opposite. So for me, I don't know. I just think it's gonna thrive, but spirit show me it's gonna thrive. But if they do certain things and keep certain things in order, but I think it's gonna thrive. I think people are gonna be glad to get back to work. They'll be glad to get to making their money, and I think the companies are gonna probably make more money than they ever have because people are gonna be trying their best to catch up with all their bills. The
All right.
ones
So
who
now,
haven't been paying.
surprisingly, unbeknownst to us, 84.93% of black folks live in Detroit, not Atlanta. Okay,
The Motor City.
Detroit.
That's why they took all them jobs away from Detroit back in the day with the with the plants and stuff like that.
That's what it says. Now everybody don't do census, so we kind of have to kind of wait that out. But according to what we know in the past, Atlanta is supposed to be now 100% black. That's the city of Atlanta.
Melissa Wilson says the Virgin Islands is 76%.
Okay. All right, 76. Well,
Is
Detroit,
that counts as America?
yeah, because the
'Cause
Virgin Islands is
it's
part of
I know
America.
it's territory, but I didn't know if it was.
But okay, so now we're saying that. The other thing that concerns me with that is, okay, so it's not where most of the black people, because there's black people in other places, but the CDC is located in Atlanta. What do y'all think about that? Tell me what y'all think about that, okay?
Well, it's interesting, right? Because he said, they're talking about Atlanta, right? So the CDC is located in Atlanta, so they will have, and what should I dare say, they will have up to date analysis on what's happening to niggas in the hood and black people everywhere. As they open up the city and slowly get people back to doing what they've been, getting back to normal.
Say that again, brother Dinkler.
I'm saying because the CDC is in Atlanta, they'll be able to see what's going on live right then and there. It's because of the cases will be coming in. They'll be getting real time information on the cases.
Okay, all right.
So it's like almost like an experiment using everybody as guinea pigs, like you said.
All right, let me see. End of the opinion says Chicago's number 2. Yep, okay, so there we have it. Kylie Johnson, New York, Peace Family. All right, New York, I believe, is the black metropolis. Let me see. Killer Mike say he not opening SHIT. All right, Detroit. Let me see. Maybe there are powerful incarnated star seed souls there that they want to take out. Miguel, you have a point, but I don't think they'll be able to take them out. And you know what's crazy? This is why the ancestors had us, the ancient ancestors had us go and rise up them spirits. You know that, right?
Mm.
Last year, for those of you who are in the Georgia area, they had us rise up the ancient ancestors. We had to go, and people came out to do it with us. They said, go to this certain location and rise up the ancient ancestor spirits, right?
Hmm.
So it's not a coincidence that they had us do that last year. Last August, we did that.
Yeah, so Spirit also said some ancient deities that wanted to come back too.
That's what I'm saying.
They coming back.
We had to
So
rise up the ancient
yeah.
ancestral gods again.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Uh huh. Okay, Kevin Gray, welcome Kevin Gray, April, hey Mocha Brown,
All right, let's do a roll call right quick. We got Angel Flowers. We got the Chosen One. We got C. Thomas. We got Miss Erica, Melissa Wilson, Kat- Kat- Cathedra Miller, Pinky Lee, and
Katora.
Couture and London Cake Box.
Hey Katora, how are you? Welcome London K Box. You sound like you're somebody new. Okay, we have somebody new over here. We have Gray. Let me see. Hold on.
Cake Box
Uh,
from the oh yeah, she said she's
hey
from the
Visha.
UK, live from the UK.
That's what I said.
Huh.
Welcome, London. Okay. Angela DP. Okay. So we got somebody new over here on Facebook. All right, family. So let's get back to the topic. Now, what are y'all going through? They're supposed to be opening up this week. I don't think it's just Atlanta. I think a couple of states are going to be doing the same thing.
Yeah, Texas is opening up.
Okay. So Texas is open up. Now, we're saying that, family. I'm going to tell y'all like this. What y'all need to do is because these bill collectors are thinking they goddamn slick. They think they're so goddamn slick, right? So now what they're doing is they're giving you late fees and all kind of stuff. They're supposed to be working with the government now, right? I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Aaron's just got a lawsuit, and Progressive just got a lawsuit with the Federal Trade Commission for ripping people off. Now, let me tell y'all something. If you do not get your bill collectors, okay, if they don't do what they're supposed to do as far as giving you waivers, waiving late fees, if they put it on your credit, report their asses to the Federal Trade Commission because they're supposed to be working with people. And I got a couple of people I was talking to today that said these bill collectors are not working with people. They're not working with them. So with saying that, how are you all gonna allow? And see, this is why I said the other day, y'all. This is gonna be an economic goddamn mess, unless these governors of these local cities and states, unless they of states, I mean, unless they get on the TV and let them know, hey, Georgia Power, Detroit Power, whatever it may be, y'all gotta work with the people.
Hmm.
These bill collectors are not trying to work with the people. I'm talking about major company, car companies, insurance companies. How the hell y'all not working with people and they ain't been to work? That's ridiculous. So what y'all do, every last one of their asses, report them. They got acts put in place. They got acts put in place for each one of these companies. Okay? And if they don't work with you, report their asses because they're doing too much.
Excuse me.
Okay, what you doing, brother? I think.
Cause this was in the way. I didn't know it.
Okay, all right. It's good now, right?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Okay. All right, family. So, I mean, I'm telling y'all, get on the phone, call them up. This is what the deal is. I can't pay because some people really don't have money. So what they're doing, oh, well, you got to pay this, you got to pay that, you got to pay a leave fee. You can kiss my natural black ass. I ain't paying nothing. Because at the end of the day, y'all supposed to be working with this whole situation. And what they're doing is they're causing a goddamn mess. They're going to cause a mess because people are going to be losing their homes, they're going to be losing their cars, all kind of shit is getting ready to go down. If the governors of these states do not let them know, and I'm talking about publicly, y'all. Let me get it right. Publicly, if they do not let them know that they must work with the people.
And y'all gotta do y'all part too. If they getting out of line and they not doing what they're supposed to, make sure y'all report them.
That's right. Report them to the
Yeah,
Federal Trade
you gotta
Commission.
report them. Because they feel like they could get away with it. Peace, Bowtie Gary, Nikki Nakaya. Haven't seen you in here in a long time. Jana Outrage, Black Queen 82, Bantu Viking. and Erica McFarland. Peace and blessings,
Peace,
woman.
Shamoja. Peace, our day, Master Bay. All right, now, let me tell y'all this. Okay, so you got your power companies. They have to answer to the Public Service Commission. Okay, you got your cable companies, your internet companies got to answer to the FCC. Okay, you got your who else? Let me see. Let me get it right. Your car companies, stuff like that. They got to answer to the FDCRA as well, Federal Trade Commission. So I'm just giving y'all better take this information while you can. Because what you need to do is if these companies are not working with you, you do have to call these different places I'm giving you. Public Service Commission for the utilities, for your cable, for your car people, Federal Trade Commission or the it's the FDCRPA, okay? Fair Debt Credit Reporting Act, but that's also, you call them, report them, make complaints, because they're supposed to be working with you and they're not. They're not. And they're being greedy for goddamn money. You're talking about these companies got billions of dollars. You mean to tell me you can't take a month of a loss? Come on now.
It ain't even a loss because they're going to make it up in the long run. They're going to make it on the back end anyway. And they've been making billions of dollars for years and years anyway.
That's right. Greedy asses. That's why they need to be
Profit.
stripped of every goddamn thing they got for being greedy. All right. Jennifer Rose says they can say all they want. The court will not evict you nor charge any late fees. Yeah, well, you know what? They need to understand that because a lot of people that were working with non-essential companies did not make no money. And not only that, some of them didn't even get their unemployment yet.
Oh, we got a request right quick. China Alexander says, "Can you please put your jewelry on the website so we can get it and buy the ones we want? Rings, bracelets, earrings, etc."
I sure can. We're gonna work on that this week. We're gonna really work on it. We've been so busy and overwhelmed with sending packages out, doing rituals, and doing readings on top of whatever's been going on, trying to make sure we maintain the home. We haven't had time to really update the website, but this week, by next week, you will see an updated website. We're gonna be revamping it, doing some new stuff. We'll be adding the jury. Okay, so yes, I'll do that. We're gonna work on that this week. Okay. All right. For the first time, I filled my consensus. They sent me like 3 letters.
Really?
What they say? What the letters say?
I remember one year they threatened to give me a fine and lock me up if I didn't do the census.
They can't do that.
I know it's illegal, but they came in white suits and shit. And then about a month, 2 months later, another person with the badge and ID came with the census. So I think that was some government shit. I don't know who that was trying to get information, but it was somebody from the government. They had a badge too. But I don't. I think it was probably the DOD or something. I don't know.
Always doing something.
But
Ain't got no business
like
doing.
a couple of months later, it was they showed up. It was an old black lady showed up with a badge. She was like, "Nah, it shows that we never came."
I was
So
like,
y'all be
better
careful with that, 'cause,
get your
like,
records right. You ain't coming up in here.
So
All right now.
the best thing to do is pretend like you don't live at that house. Nah, this is my brother's house. This is my sister's house. They not here right here.
Now you just gave the secret. Now they
And
gonna know.
shut the door in their face.
Now they gonna
They
know.
can't tell that person they lying.
All right, y'all. All right, family. So remember, just do that. If these companies are not working with you, and not only that, report their asses to your local what do you call it, congressman. Report their asses to. You can report them there. Complain to them too. God damn it, because it's ridiculous. What questions we got on YouTube? I see them popping up, y'all.
Yeah, a lot of people do use their census to trace their family lineage. Nikki Nakai said, "I feel the same way about the census, but I definitely use the census to trace my family lineage." And that's how. And what's interesting about the tracing of your family lineage through the census is a lot of people back in the day what they found out when they started tracing the lineages back like to the 1800s and stuff. They found out that after slavery, blacks owned more land than whites. And so what happened was they would have these riots where these cities and little small black towns were thriving, and the neighboring white communities would come in and cause riots and burn down their houses and shoot up their businesses and chase the black people off the land. And then if they wouldn't return in 5 years, they would buy the land for pennies on the dollar. That happened all. That happened all in that happened in Georgia. That happened in Texas. That happened in Missouri. It happened all up to all through the United States because blacks had more land and they were thriving more, and they didn't want that. That's why that happened in Tulsa, Oklahoma, because all these countries were looking at black people as that city as an example of how to lead their nation, an economic example of how to lead their nation, and that was the first city in America that was bombed by air because got in planes and dropped dynamite onto the cities and stuff like that, and ran them out and ran them out of the city.
All right, Jennifer Rose said, my landlord texted me and asked me about rent. I told him to call the president. I know that's right. I know that's right, because you ain't got nothing to do with that. It ain't your fault. All right, any questions over there on YouTube?
Dan Dan Johnson says, "Get your guns ready." Um, Bowtie Gary says, "The savage life chose me. It did indeed." Yeah,
Hold
that's
on.
that's what my shirt
Rewind.
say.
What do you mean, get your guns ready?
Because of what happened in the census. They got theirs, but I don't think that's gonna happen. We're not gonna need our guns.
I don't see that spiritually. I don't see that we're going to need our guns. I don't see that. That don't say that's not to say have some because we got a whole bunch in the house. But that's to say that I don't feel like we're going to need them anyway. I feel like it's something different getting ready to go down, okay?
And that's another thing why we constantly telling y'all to come back to y'all culture because it's spirits that work on your behalf when you won't even know it to block all kind of stuff like that.
Mhm.
Darren Johnson says, "You don't think so?"
I don't think so, Darren Johnson. I feel like we need to be prepared, but I don't feel like we're going to need our guns like that. I feel like order's going to be bought before chaos comes. Only because they already what I see spiritually is they already mapping out the picture. They don't want a mess on their hands, so they're fixing it as we speak. Okay? That's what I see spiritually. That's why we call this the spiritual vault. Spirit shows us things. Sometimes I would say 98.9% times we're accurate. Okay?
Alan Johnson, peace and blessings.
Peace, Alan Johnson. Okay, everybody. Anybody got questions? Okay, if we don't watch it, they might try that shit now. Try what now?
I was just talking about the running everybody out. It's a different time. Like we back then, we were scared. We were scared to defend ourselves. Not no more. Black
We
people.
wasn't scared. We just didn't have the proper. We didn't have
No,
that proper
no. Some
artillery.
not. Some people did, but what I'm saying, we just that some black people literally were scared to defend themselves. They
I
were
think.
scared.
I think what it is that I feel like we hear stories, right? But I feel like some of that is not all the truth, y'all. I feel like some of it is not all true, and that there's more to the story than what we're being told. I feel like they're saying that, but I'm feeling like black people wasn't like that.
Hmm.
I feel like a lot of them probably didn't have the artillery again, the weapons, but I don't feel like they were scared.
Well,
I feel like they was being a little bit smart as far as what. I ain't got a gun, so I'm gonna deal with this for now. I ain't gonna be stupid
no, no
to save
doubt,
my family.
no
You know what I
doubt,
mean?
no doubt. It was a lot of brothers and sisters that were killing a lot of these people that were crossing the line. But of course, if they had a chance to make an example out you, they made an example out you. It was a pastor. I forget. I can't think of his name. It was a pastor in the South in the I want to say in the 50s, 60s. He was kidnapping Ku Klux Klan members and whooping them and beating them and shit. He was a
See,
black man. I
see.
can't. He was a pastor though. And he was with it. He was with it. He was with
What you mean he was with it? He
he was
was
with
like,
they was with some fuck shit. He was with it. He was with it. He
that's
like
right.
y'all
Eye
wanna,
for eye,
he was
tooth
with
for tooth.
he was with the shits. He was with all the bullshit they wanted to do. He was with it. And and it was other people. Don't get me wrong, because it was over 2 or 3 thousand slave revolts that they never talk about. So it a lot of black people wasn't laying down like that.
All right, Adeku says, what is Nikki's prediction for the upcoming president election? Adeku, you know, I ain't been paying attention. So who's running against Trump? And I'm serious. I don't get into politics like that unless it's time to do a reading on the politics, but I don't really pay attention to the politics. Or as my sister Amasaya calls it, the politricks. Right? So we're saying that I don't, who's running against him? Bernie Sanders, is it? Did I see someone on Twitter like that? I don't pay attention to that. Honestly speaking, they already supposedly you know, impeached Trump, but they didn't take him out the office yet.
Mm.
Now we're saying that whoever he's running against, I don't know. My spirit is saying that they may try to make him do another term, right?
hmm I don't know. I feel like Trump has definitely gained the hearts of the people. Like some of the people are really for him now.
Right,
It wasn't at first. You know what I
right.
mean? Because especially through all of this, he's been telling people what's going on, and he does the opposite of what they tell him to do.
All right,
Now
now Biden.
that
Uh-huh.
could be the grand scheme of things
Uh-huh.
for him to get reelected the right way this time. But I don't know. What you was gonna say about Biden?
Joe Biden. Okay, so Joe Biden is running against Trump. Joe Biden is the one who used to be the vice president of with Obama, right? I don't know about Joe Biden. Something about his spirit is not right.
I don't trust. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't trust him.
Yeah,
He's got a. I don't
yeah,
like his
yeah. Something
spirit.
about his spirit is not right.
He's doesn't
I don't see that
his
though.
spirit
I
doesn't
don't
sit
see.
right with me though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Something about his spirit is not right. I don't see that he's gonna win. That I don't see. So it looks like Trump may do another term.
I don't know. He got a spirit of a cold blooded killer to me.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about all that. I don't. I don't.
That's what I pick up with him, like a cold blooded like killer, like far as like if he was in the military, like he would just like
I don't get
you
that
know what
with
I'm
his
saying.
spirit though.
That's what I get. And then
That's what you get. It's okay to agree to
yeah,
disagree,
no,
but
yeah.
I don't. I
But
don't get that
he
killer spirit.
has a sneaky spirit too.
I get the sneaky spirit, but I'm not getting that killer instinct spirits from him. I'm not getting that military type of vibe. He comes across as a little bit too soft for me for that energy that you're talking about.
Hmm
But it's okay to agree to disagree, but that's not what I'm seeing with him spiritually. But we can see different things. It's okay.
Um,
Jennifer Rose said he's a child molester.
shit. See, I could believe
That's why we
I could
wasn't
believe
feeling his
I could
spirit.
believe something like that because that's a big thing on Capitol Hill and up there in D.C. How you say her name?
Katora.
Katara says, God dang this thing. Katora Miller says Joe Biden's supposed to be running against Trump. Alan Johnson's, I'm with you, Nikki. I think they're going to keep Trump in office.
Yeah.
Katora says he has a nasty spirit.
Yeah, he has a nasty spirit. You can tell, but I don't get like hardcore murderer warrior spirit from him. I get a little punk spirit.
Yeah, shit, a punk could kill you too.
I ain't saying that a punk can't kill you, but I'm just saying you
I see
said
some scary
you
niggas
said
in
like
the.
a hardcore killer. What I
No, I
picture,
don't mean like a hardcore killer. I mean like he'll if he has to do something like that, like make the decision to have somebody killed, he will.
I
That's what
mean,
I mean like that.
cause I don't pick him up, cause
I don't mean like him
I'm
physically.
thinking military, like
No,
straight military
I'm
Marines,
not. I don't mean.
kill, and he ain't look. He just looking straight,
No,
like
I don't mean like
I
he's
don't.
that type of way, like to give orders to do something
Yeah,
like that.
I don't get that energy from him. I get like a little soft energy from him a little bit. Go look at his picture. Come on, let's look up his picture, brother Thinker. Let's look up his picture.
But
What?
it's not working.
Spaceships above. Spaceships above.
Yours working.
Yeah. There you go. All right, that's the spaceship. Hillary Clinton too. They all in trouble. Trump will win again. He's on the wait. Hold on.
I don't think no. I don't
He's
think
on the
the people
indictment.
want.
Joe Biden for sex trafficking. Joe Biden. So is Trump. Oh really? I didn't know Trump. Goddamn pervert ass mother effers. That's ridiculous. So all of them on the damn thing for sex trafficking. Hillary Clinton too. They all in trouble. Shit. Perverse spirit.
I can believe.
Trump has a nasty spirit also. Greetings, you two. Greetings, Talib. I think Joe Biden is too weak. Yeah, Doug, see what I'm saying? I pick up a very weak spirit with him. Like, he's weak. Like, that's what I pick up. But I'm going to pull up his picture. Let's see. Brother Dinkra, let's really tap in. Because Brother Dinkra, what? What? What you got to say?
I ain't gotta say nothing.
No, because he knows how to read very well. But I'm going to pull up the picture.
We'll pull up the picture. Let's see.
Yes, Pizzagate. What's Pizzagate? What is that? Let's find a picture of Joe Biden. Let's see.
Pinky Lee says yes, Trump will stay in office. She also says the impeachment was just a front. Yeah, I believe that too. I believe that shit was they had other stuff going on. They probably wanted to impeach him because he probably called the motherfuckers up and it was like, look, I'm putting y'all on notice. I'm coming for y'all ass.
Yo, look at Joe Biden. Here we go. Where's the camera at? Hold up. Can I?
You
Where's the
can't
camera?
even see. You pull back a little bit. Maybe.
Can y'all see Joe Biden? Look at his face, y'all.
I don't know. Let me see his
Hold
face.
on.
You can't get it because of the light. The light shining right there.
Yeah. Let's see what we see with Joe Biden. He just looks. He looks old and
See,
he look.
you know, I was seeing him as a younger guy. I don't know. I was looking up at him a little
Let me tell y'all what I see in this picture right now. I see a serpent spirit in his soul. I don't know if he's a reptilian or a serpent, but he's one of them goddamn things, okay? I'm looking at his picture right now. I see straight serpent spirit. Like if he like his tongue is doing like that. Y'all, I'm seeing it. It's like I just see like a serpent spirit with him. Yeah, he's a serpent being. Something ain't right with these beings. Oprah too. Don't let her fool you. Just because she look like a black woman don't mean that she's a black woman. Okay? She's a goddamn reptilian too. Shit. I don't know. They look weird to me. And you all know I can recognize different beings. This is why I do exorcisms, because there's different spirits. Y'all seen the one that I did on YouTube, and the dude, he had a serpent spirit in him. I seen the eyes like a snake. I seen the way released his body.
How many of y'all seen that video?
So we're saying that he had a serpent. So there's different type of beings that are in their bodies, okay, and they just shapeshift, okay. So he got a serpent spirit in his ass.
I'm trying. How do they call these spirits to them? How do they get them in them?
No, they already in them.
They're already in them.
They're already a species that's on this earth. That's right. You see that? Just like that little gnat that's just flying right there. That's a little species. That's a little another type of alien.
So you say I seen it.
You seen it? You see that? You look at here.
Erica McFarland says she's seen it.
You see that serpent? All I can see is his little serpent tongue coming out. He's a serpent. Look at his head. Look at his forehead. Look at his face. Look at his neck. he got the piece that's like a chicken right here. No, he ain't. That's not human, y'all. That's not human. Let me go look at Trump now. They're all in the same family. As a matter of fact, you look like it could be Trump's cousin. God damn it. I don't know, y'all. Look here. I'm gonna just tell y'all like this. Don't get caught up in the politics. Make sure you stay close with your African ancestors and your ancestors in nature. Okay? Make sure you stay close with your ancestors in nature. Do not get caught up in the bullshit and the politics of shit. Pay attention to when it comes down to what you need to do in your, local and daily life. But the rest of the shit is out the door. Hell with all of that. That's this is something you don't want to be bothered with. Stay close to nature, because when it's all said and done, I don't give a goddamn if they're reptilians, serpent beings, how you want to call them. They still got a part of this earth, and they still can go down. When that mother gets ready to bring her wrath through a tornado, through water, tsunamis, or whatever you want to call a hurricane, she's taking them down, serpent and no goddamn serpent.
Pinky Lee says okra and kale too. Laugh out loud.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're other type of beings.
She said,
Some
Alan Johnson says Trump looked like a robot to me in the way he moves back and forth and swings his arms.
She might be a goddamn robot. Y'all go on YouTube and Google the robots that look realer than real. They got a stripping robot. I seen that one. She was shaking her butt in the stripping robot, and she was dancing. I was like, "Are you serious?" And they got the dolls now. And see, y'all men, y'all be careful them goddamn dolls. Don't mess with them robot dolls. I'm tell y'all better be careful because they up there buying the doll. Like,
Having
really?
sex with the
Having
dog.
sex with a goddamn robot doll? Your penis ought to get stuck inside of it doing some nasty shit like that. Miguel.
Ernest J say you always have at least 7 to 10 people who will not hit the like button.
And they say, okay, that's on them then.
That
Everybody ain't gonna like what we do, and everybody ain't for what we do. That's their problem. That's their issue. That's a them problem, not a us problem. Okay? Now, the Trump card, many celebrities and politicians are in Indy. Do you see the coronavirus resurfacing after they open it up? Yup. Keep your mask on. Very good question, Adeko. I'm happy you said that because we forgot to bring that. Keep your mask on, keep your gloves, and keep your hand sanitizers. Keep it. Don't just not go out there and be all happy. Go like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna get it. No, cover yourself
But
up.
see, the thing is too, they're giving y'all heads up because they said a lot of they're gonna let open them up, but they're gonna still be required to wear their mask. So they're telling you a lot of places that they're gonna still open up, but they're still gonna be required to wear their mask.
Exactly. All right. Indictment for child trafficking and torturing for their blood. Um, Andrew Chrome. Somebody put up an article, Miguel. Um, I think it was, I seen it the other day on Facebook where they were saying, oh no, yesterday. And they were saying that the Andrew Chrome, if you stop taking it, you get black eyes. You heard that, Brother Dinkle?
Yeah, I seen that they were saying you get black eyes that look like, so they start showing all these people that look like somebody punched them in the eye. Obama was one. It was a couple of them. It was Biden. It was Hillary, Bill Clinton. A lot of them. But see, I think that's one of the reasons why like a lot of people, the Clintons have a lot of enemies too. You know what I mean? And that's one of the reasons why they didn't allow Hillary to be Obama's vice president because she would have set him up to get assassinated. I think anyway.
Okay, let's go on now. Go back to Facebook. Oprah's on the indictment too. Y'all are just Republicans. Y'all are just Republicans. I ain't no Republican. I ain't involved in nothing. I don't want to be a part of the politics. Um, Sanders is too right. That's why they don't want him. You right about that. Yeah, they don't want because he's too righteous. He's righteous. He wants to do what's righteous. Okay. Adeku, my thoughts. Also, Bernie could have won. Bill Gates, look, you ain't never lying. He even worse. Bill Gates is even worse.
Yeah,
He
Bill
looks
Gates.
like a damn. You right. He looks like a gecko and a serpent mixed together. He does look like that. He looks like ooh. He looks like. He's another one. I keep seeing that little slithery tongue
Yeah,
come out of his mouth.
yeah.
Okay.
Erica McFarland says they're trying to make me go back to work on May 4th.
Well, gear up, family. Put your spiritual warrior gear on and your physical warrior gear. Get your mask. If you don't know how to make masks, you can make masks out of socks. You could make masks out of bandanas.
Make sure
You
it's a
understand?
nice sock. Don't what?
What?
Make sure it's a nice sock. Don't have no sock that has stains all over.
Shut up. All right, so you can make your own damn mask and
You can make your mask out of bandanas too.
make your own aloe vera your own hand sanitizer. If y'all get the aloe vera plant, excuse me, family, I'm tired as usual. Get the aloe vera plant. Take the aloe vera plant, cut the middle out of it, all the gel. You take that, put it in a blender with some water and about at least 70% alcohol, and you got your own hand sanitizer. Get you some little bottles, carry it around in your purse, okay? And for extra precaution, in case they got something against that shit, get you some bleach.
Erica McFarland said you can make them out of old bras. Some of y'all can. Some of y'all, that mask might cover y'all whole face, y'all whole head.
What you trying to say? Some women
Yeah,
got
some
big ass
women got
breasts.
big ass breasts. You can't make. Not everybody can make them out their old bras.
I had a friend of mine in the military. She used to wear a size 58 double D.
How big is that?
That's about the size of a big watermelon. Goddamn it. She had both of her breasts was about the size of two. I said, "God damn, Felicia, you got some big ass breasts." You know what I mean? I ain't gay, y'all. Don't get it confused. It is what it is. I see it, I say it. So shit. And I used to tease her about, but actually, it was uncomfortable for her because she had a lot of back problems, and I was suggesting to her that she probably needed to get a breast reduction, because she did have a lot of back problems. Okay.
Jana Alltrade says my mother passed away today in the nursing home. They said she had COVID-19, but I don't believe she died from that.
Jana All Trades, I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that. I don't see that she had COVID-19 either. Your mother was in a nursing home, but it looks like she's had some other health problems. What was going on with your mother's? It seems in her bladder area. I don't know if she had bladder cancer or something else was going on with your mother's bladder area that I see. Okay, everything is coming from the stomach down to the bladder, so I don't see that it was COVID either. I agree with you on that. But again, sorry to hear that. But she is an ancestor.
Sorry for your
So
loss.
today is Tuesday. On Friday, go pour libations for your mother and rise her up with the spirit of the ancestors. Do not play with that. On the third day, that's where they got the concept in the Bible with Jesus rising on the third day. On the third day, you want to go and you want to ask the ancestors to lift your mother's spirit up, okay? And take her to the ancestral realm,
Yeah,
okay?
and you must when your loved ones die, you want to raise them up to the spirit realm because you don't want them wandering the earth. Their spirit to wander the earth.
Jaleesa said, I ran into my boss in Publix today, and of course she tried to get me to convince me to come back to work. Tell your boss, look here, your life ain't worth no job, okay?
She probably said, "Oh, you ain't got on your mask. You could come back to work."
Yeah, well, you work. You take your ass to work. All right,
I'm just
so
kidding.
Jennifer says, you Union City BP and Exxon sell masks for $3. They the right ones. Well, not the N95, but the other. The N95s are the best mask family. Those are the ones that will keep viruses out of your circumference or your face or whatever. Okay, so the N95 mask are the ones that you want to get. Okay. Adeco says to Jane, condolences to your sister, to you sister. She's on YouTube.
Um,
Angela Payne says condolences to her too. Well, go ahead.
Cantora says the head of the CDC warns that the COVID-19 this winter will likely be worse than the one we're experiencing now. See, they already letting y'all know they're gonna bring out more and more and more. This is just phase one of what they're doing.
So y'all keep your mask on, keep your gloves on, keep come on now, y'all keep everything still covered.
Cantora Miller says Rick Bright, a leading vaccine development expert, suddenly resigned from the federal agency he led, which was responsible for developing the vaccine. The UK will start human vaccination trials Thursday, and the FDA authorized the first time at home corona sample kit. Plus, plus, are we too dependent on ventilators? Hmm. Sheila Brown says a friend of mine told me that Trump has a clone. The one we see supposed to be his clone. She heard ancestor Dick Gregory say that before he transitioned. I haven't researched it myself.
I don't think that Gregory transitioned. I think Dick Gregory retired and shut everything down. I don't think he. As a matter of fact, I didn't see him in the spiritual realm. I didn't. Just like I didn't see Michael Jackson, Prince. Only one I really seen in the spiritual realm was Whitney Houston. Okay. All right. Now we're saying that
You seen Sabi in the spiritual realm.
I seen Dr. Sabi in the spiritual realm too. Okay. Um as far as I remember that interview that Dick Gregory did about Trump having a clone, and I believe he does, because remember we was looking last week at some of the pictures?
He looked different on all his pictures. He looked different.
Right.
Don't even look like the same person. Jana Trey says she told me she had a UTI. So okay, thank you.
See, she told you had a UTI, but it was more that was going on. I'm seeing that she had like bladder cancer. Okay, you need to get an autopsy on your mother, and I think that you need to question her more about it. She didn't die from no COVID. Get an autopsy on her.
All right. Maria Rodriguez says everybody that dies do they. She says everybody that dies they are saying they died from COVID-19. I work in the hospital.
Oh boy, oh boy. You know, family, I'm going to tell you like this. Do not let this kind of, overwhelm your brains. While people are still getting overwhelmed, make sure you, again, stay close with nature. Call your ancestors, stay at your shrines with your ancestors, the ancient ones and the present day ones. And make sure you have a close relationship with, again, nature, all the elements. That means the water, the air, the fire, and the earth. Okay?
Pinky Lee says there are two Trumps. One has a big double chin and the other one does not. Candy Rain says greetings, sisters, sister Nikki and brother Adinkra.
Greetings, Candy Rain.
Peace, Candy Rain. Clay Austin says good eve all.
Clay Austin, good evening. All right, family. So, what are your thoughts? Let's get some questions from y'all. What are your thoughts about them opening up Atlanta first? Do you think it has something to do with the CDC being here? We heard complaints about people saying that because Atlanta was the black mecca, that they wanted to open it up to see if, they were going to be using black people in Atlanta as test dummies. We heard everything today. So what are your thoughts about that? Let us know. Hit us up in the chat. Actually, we're taking calls too. We got 15 minutes left, so we'll take a call or two. 909-749-8626. 909-749-8626. We'll take a call. Let us know what your thoughts are.
Family, all I can say is y'all better do y'all research on the current flu vaccination. Do your research on when it came out and how it affected people, and y'all make y'all decision from there.
My butt hurts sitting on this chair. I'm sorry, y'all. What? What you gotta say? What you gotta say? Why you look at me like that?
Cause I was gonna say I'll rub it for you and get up the show.
You ain't gonna rub nothing, goddammit. Now my butt hurts sitting on this chair. And don't get it confused. I got a butt back there, but goddamn, you need to get some new chairs on here, brother.
I got you faded. I
need you to get these chairs faded. Never mind my butt. Don't talk about you've done nothing. All right, y'all. What's the question from Alan Johnson? Who asked something?
Ernest J says, "What do y'all think about the asteroid that's going to be visible in the sky later this week?" They said it's supposed to be meteor showers yesterday too, I think.
That ain't no asteroid. That's damn spaceships getting ready to show themselves. That's what that is. That's what that is. Spaceship, asteroid, nothing. They letting you know. And let me tell you all something. You can see them. Like I told you all, ask them, reveal yourselves to me. And they will. They're going to let you know they're here. This is why I'm not too worried about what physically is going to go on down here, because I know the cosmic beings are watching. I know the cosmic beings are like, okay, y'all go ahead. You want to think you're going to do this? You're going to do this? Okay, watch. We got you. Watch. I'm telling you, y'all just, it's for those of you who can see. My sister Visha's on here. Visha knows what I'm talking about. For those of you who are familiar, BP Papa, you know, with the cosmic beings, the other species, they are here. They're watching. This is why you're seeing all of this exposure go down. All of this. Let me tell you something. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Y'all worried about fearing shit over here. Y'all better fear these families up here and under the sea. Because they are judging the ones right now that think they're doing what the hell they're doing. So y'all will see. Watch.
Clay also says guinea pig. He said they use in Atlanta as guinea pigs. Alan Johnson says, I had a flu shot 1 year. I got sick as a dog and never got a flu shot again. Now I'm on dialysis and refuse to get a flu shot, and they got mad at me.
They can kiss your ass at the end of the day. You get mad at me because you don't want to take a damn shot. The hell are, these people are it's like what's wrong with people? It's like they want to force you to do something. How the hell you gonna force somebody to do something they don't want to do? Like you lost your mind. Like watching that video of the guy the other day. He was like, I'm gonna take you ain't giving me no shot. I can't blame him when you tell me I gotta take a shot. You ain't bring me in this damn world. Who the hell you think you are?
Erica McFarland says, I had a flu shot and it almost killed me. As I'm saying, y'all do the research before y'all take them and see how it affected people. And you'll be surprised. That's all I'm going to say. Just do the research on it.
Exactly.
Especially that Tamiflu.
All right. I don't get flu. I mean, I don't know. They can keep all that shit. Well, BP Popple says, well, since Georgia is opening back up first, then why are a lot of people in the U.S. hating? Absolutely, absolutely. The population control of black people, that's why they starting with Georgia, North Carolina, and Virginia will be next. Population control. So what now I want to know what y'all think. Tap into your, everybody has a natural intuition. Okay? Everybody has the ability to see a little bit. Tell me what you all think. For real, for real. Tap into your first eye. Not this ain't your the third eye. This is your first eye. And tell me what you see.
Tell me what you see.
Because at the end of the day, remember I told you all, now I want y'all to meta marinate on this too. That's my sister of Messiah got me saying politics and meta marinate. Okay. Meta marinate, listen to me. The city of Atlantis is under the city of Atlanta. Last year, they told us to go out in a sacred place to rise up. The ancient gods. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The ancient. Let me show y'all. Y'all want to see what I'm talking about? Hold on. Let me get it.
Alan Johnson says they don't want us to protect our bodies. Clay Austin says after the diagnosis, the doctors become the salesman for Big Pharma.
Hold that. Y'all see this right here? We had to rise up gods, right? This is Djahuti. Show them. Ancient gods. They told us last year. The cosmic beings. Now, y'all can say we crazy if you want to. All right? Y'all say what the hell. And this is just two of the shrines that I have set up. These are just two statues. Now,
this is who she's talking about when she always say the ancient ones.
Right, the ancient ones. They told us to rise them up. Right? Hold on. Let me put this back on Tahuti.
All right.
Let me see him.
This comes straight off the shrine.
Straight off the shrine. Okay.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Then the warriors.
The
Let's show the warriors. Let's get this
the
one.
warriors. Give her.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute.
This the one y'all don't want to play with right here. Y'all see her?
Right?
Y'all see that? Y'all see that? She coming for that. She coming for that funk. Who want that funk? I don't want no funk with her. And remember, the women's spirits are way worse than the men's spirits when it come and bringing that heat.
Now, y'all know Egypt, Kemet is in Africa. Let's not get it confused. So we are rising up the ancient African gods. We got our present day gods. We're talking about the ancient African gods. They told us to do this last year in Atlanta. Now, Spirit made us aware of the fact that this land of Atlanta was connected to Kemet at one time. So I want you all to tap into your first eye again, your first eye, and tell me what you see. Because we're automatically assuming that, oh, they're going to use all the black people in Atlanta as test dummies, right? Now, let me share another thing with you all. I was riding down the street a couple years ago. Well, let me tell y'all this first. Let me tell you the story first. Before I left New York, I was supposed to move to Maryland because I wanted to stay close to New York. So that way, if I was skip, hop, and a jump. I want to go home, I'm going to go home, right? Spirit said, no, we want you to go to Atlanta. I said, oh, why? Don't ask why. We'll let you know when years to come, but we want you to go to Atlanta, all right? You're an ancient one. I said, okay, all right. So I'm reading Black Enterprise one day magazine, and in the magazine it says Atlanta back then in 2000, Atlanta is number one in small black owned businesses. I said okay. So I said, oh, okay, good. I'll take my business, my contracting business, which I own. At 30 years old, I had a contracting business. I had 14 employees. I'll take it to Atlanta. Got here was a whole nother story. And my cleaning service, 'cause I owned a cleaning company too. So I said, okay, well, I'll take it to Atlanta. But unbeknownst to me, there was a bigger reason why I came to Atlanta, okay? Because I was told that I was the ancient one. Now, they crowned me as Queen Hepsetchet a couple of years ago. But we're saying that I understood because I was getting messages from the cosmos, which are my beings in the cosmos, from the planets, from the Sirius star systems, that I needed to rise up the spirits and the ancient gods here in Atlanta. We did that yet last year. But I had to come here because there's more that we need to know. The other story is I was riding down the street, and all I can see is I seen all these young black men walking around. Now, at one time, we were going to the colleges, some of the HSBCU colleges, and we were doing lectures. And we were teaching them about the ancient ancestors. So then I began to show them. Oh, let me show you all this real quick again. Hold on. I got it. But show them, if you all see, when we were teaching them, a lot of the young boys here was walking around with the two earrings in the ear, the pointy beards, and under this headdress would be locks. So when I was driving around, I started seeing all these young boys, and I started seeing ancient ones. I was like, wow. Now, the ancient ancestors said, we shall rise in the west. So if you all look at this right here, these are ancient ones. And if you look on the walls and the hieroglyphics, you'll see that they wore two earrings back then. Okay? They had pointy beards. And all of that was taking place here in Atlanta.
And also now, now the Sumerians started rising a couple of years ago.
Right.
That's why you see all the brothers with the big beards like the Sumerians
Right,
now.
right, with the Sumerian. So they started rising back up. So now I want you all to get out of this world right here, come up to the dimension, and understand what's really, really going on.
So you can tell what's going on spiritually by watching the people physically. Because sometimes we'll do the things that we'll do things that are genetically coded in our DNA, and we don't even know why we're doing it. We just say this the new wave, so we just start doing it.
Now, Angel D. Payne, I don't sell those. Those come off of a big shrine that I have right here. I do a lot of work with them. I raise up a lot of these ancient spirits, or deities, or whatever you want to call them. I do a lot of work with them. So I don't sell those, okay?
It's hard to find.
And it's very hard to find those.
Especially that size.
Especially that size. And I'm going to tell you like this. When I bought those, and I'm not going to say where I got them from because a lot of people don't understand the place I got them from, end up getting, and I didn't even know this, end up getting a lawsuit against them because they were getting ancient artifacts from Egypt. And they was buying them, and they wasn't supposed to, and they was selling them in the stores. And I feel like, and I'm going to give you this story, because we had several stories. What about the one in the store with the woman, the Caucasian girl bringing the statue?
Yeah.
We had several stories, so I know that they wanted me to have a connection with the ancient ones, because when I began to buy, I would go back every other week to get all the statues. I was buying all of them. And at one time, I used to sell a few of them. I sold the pyramids, right? I was buying all of them. Now, we're saying that after that, they just disappeared out the store. You didn't find them no more, okay? I'll show you all the pyramids. But you didn't find them anymore.
Alan Johnson says, I feel the longer my locks get, the more elevated I get.
Y'all see this one right here? This is a pyramid. I have two of these. I used to sell these, okay?
You know, a lot of people feel like that, Alan Johnson, because their locks are an antenna.
Right. So we're saying that, family, okay, they disappeared off the shelves. Now, I have a best piece that I got straight from Cairo, Egypt. And, you know, best protects is over fertility, over the women. So when my youngest daughter got pregnant, by that time Excuse me, I had it, family, and I gave it to her to wear. She lost it on a train in Atlanta. Somehow or the other, it found its way back to me. Now, some of y'all going to know where. Yes, way. It found its way back to me. That piece was sent to me from Kemet, from Egypt, Cairo, and it still had the dirt in there. Still had the dirt in there from the grave diggers who probably stole it out the goddamn graves. You know what I mean? And I think you all seen me wear that piece before. I'll get it in a minute. But tell them the story about the young lady in the store who came with the
Yeah,
white shubatis.
the young lady came in the store when we had our store. Spiritually speaking, she came in the store and she's a Caucasian lady, and she said that she said I don't feel like this belongs to me because she said ever since I had this doll, this Egyptian doll, she said I've been cursed. So she showed it to my wife, and my wife was like, okay. She said, you hold it right there. She was looking at it. And she said what happened was she just said like her dog died, her husband broke up with, like her husband left. All kind of shit was started happening to her when she got this
White shubatis.
this white Shabbat doll out of that came from Egypt that was given to her by her father. And so she felt like she said this. It kept. She said the dog kept talking to her, saying to bring it to us because it needed to be with its people. And she said, well, put it right there. My wife was like, put it right there. I'll keep it, and I'm gonna let you know in a couple of days. You could come back, and I'll let you know if I'm gonna keep it. The lady never came back. She was like, fuck that.
She asked me to. She said, is it okay if I come by and visit this time? I said, sure. I said, sure. She even told me, she says, I know the Egyptians were black. And she told me that it was talking to her. She had some spiritual, insight as well. But this is it right here, family. You want to show them?
This the white. This
is what
the
came
dolls.
from.
They put thousands. You want to tell them?
Go ahead.
They put thousands of these when in the tombs, right? In the tombs, they put thousands of them. They put thousands of these in the tombs of the pharaohs when they die. Thousands of them, like all over the tomb when they die. This is a how you say it? Shabbat. How you say it? Shabbat.
White Shabbat.
White Shabbat doll.
Right. Jennifer Rose, this is the one I told you that came back to them. This is the one. This is best. This is the one that was in the tombs, and it had dirt in it when it sent it to me from Kemet, okay? It had dirt in there. See? This is the one. This is best.
Best
Okay.
ain't no joke either.
Right. This is my little friend right here. Okay? So, how did he come back to me? He found his way back. I don't question spirits. The spirit brought him right back to me. So, it's very possible that the ancient ones brought him back to me. Okay? Very possible. But when I tell you all, and as a matter of fact, it's like in this little piece right here, there was still dirt in here from them digging the graves. So it actually came out of a tomb in Kemet in Egypt, okay?
But yeah, just these like it ain't no joke. Like a lot of people people think that it's a game when they say the Egyptians cursed those tombs, and they feel like nothing's happening to these people. Trust me when I tell you, shit happens to their families and everything for going in those tombs because they wasn't supposed to do that. And they wasn't even graveyards. They were, they weren't. I don't think they were graveyards. I think they were like mausoleums. Like for, they were like, they used those tombs for something else.
Yeah. I have to put it back in this case, family, so we don't lose it. So I keep him in a case like this so he doesn't get lost. All right. Any questions, family, before we get ready to get up off of here? Any questions? If y'all have any questions, come on with it. Actually, we're over time. I had a pyramid that all the ancient ones can be removed. I have a pyramid that all the ancient ones can. What do you? What kind of pyramid, Sakat? What kind of pyramid do you have?
You see that?
What? Oh my God, I know you guys. Nice seeing you, Steve Hip. I bet y'all believe that Earth. Then who's that?
I don't know who that is. Some stupid motherfucker.
Okay, I don't know who the hell is that. Candy Rain, you said what? Now you got to have some ice. Yeah, I don't know who the hell. Who the hell. I know you guys up there spamming. Somebody playing on that goddamn thing. I think I know who that is too. Hmm. All right, y'all. Okay, still what? Very familiar. Excuse me, familiar. I'm sorry, very familiar. Prenda. Yes, I do. What about it, Sheila Brown? What about a Prenda? I missed the whole build. Steve Harris. Yeah, block that person. It's being stupid. All right. This is very educational, given at the right time. Awesome video. Thank you, Chosen One. Thank you for showing us the beautiful intro. You're welcome. Okay, I missed the whole build. Um, so what happened in spiritually in Atlanta? Okay, Shawana, throw it to answer your question, and we're gonna get off of here. It's like one you show. It is like the one you show. Oh, okay. Sekhmet. The Temple of Karnak, where Sekhmet statue is located, is what? Is that a place I can visit? Yeah, actually, you can. You can visit the Temple of Karnak. They have tours going over there. As a matter of fact, we're doing initiations now. We have about 40 people that's supposed to be going over. After we do the second set initiations, the third initiation is going to be done over in the pyramids. Okay, so we'll be going over there, but it won't be till about a year or two until everybody finishes their places here. So yes. Now, still ending of the crap. It is like it looks like the one. Okay, still no ending of this crap ever. So what happening spiritually in Atlanta? Spiritually, we are getting ready to. This getting ready. Something in Atlanta is getting ready to happen, but it's going to be whereas the physical things that are going on, I'm seeing spiritually, they're getting ready to take us on another whole vibration. Okay, the spiritual ones are getting ready to be vibrating up here. I'm talking about like in the eighth dimension. Okay. Um, I'm going to go to the ancient ones on that and see exactly what is going to take place, so I can let you all know. We'll go, both of us being a Dinkra. We'll have a conversation with our ancient ones, and we'll come back and see what we get on tomorrow or either Thursday. Okay? Sheila, oh, okay, I had one, but eventually had to send it back. I'll talk to you later about it. Will be contact with. Oh, okay, Sheila, let me know. Let me know. All right, but yeah, we'll let you know because there's something. Okay, the whole point for bringing up all the pictures and to leave y'all with this, bringing up that was because we have to understand that this place Atlanta is very highly spiritual, and a lot of your people of color, of your Africans in America here in Atlanta, are pretty much the ones that are rising in the West. So we're getting ready to go through the next level of transformation, involving on another level of human beingness. Okay. Don't say I didn't tell y'all so. Get ready. That's why, although we need to still protect ourselves because we don't know what they're putting out there, still wear your mask, still, cover your, make sure you keep your hands set and all of that on. Um, do ground yourself. If you have a backyard, do go outside. Again, that's why they keep saying, ground yourself with nature. Still stay close because on top of what's going on, we're going through a spiritual transformation. If you got body pain, certain pains in your head, all of that, you're going through a spiritual transformation. If you missed the post I put on Facebook, check it out. Okay? All right. All right, family. So that looks like that. We're about to wrap it up, y'all.
All
What?
right. Oh, you want to? We do have a winner for the contest. Oh, you said you was gonna announce it on.
The winner of the contest who won the necklace for guessing my age is Sheila Brown. Sheila Brown, Sheila Brown. Sheila Brown, you guessed my age exactly right. I am 49 years old. I will be 50 years old on May 19th. I am the twin soul of Malcolm X. Okay? So, yes, I am 49 and I will be 50. So, Sheila Brown is the winner of the ancestral necklace, handmade by Brother Adinkra. Sheila, do me a favor, text us your address and your full name to 909-749-8626. 909-749
And she's actually on here
8626.
tonight.
And Sheila, you're on here tonight, but you hit me up on Instagram and you said it exact right. But Sheila, I just think you have a really good, vivid memory because I think I remember you heard me say that. But you was the first one who came up with it, so we're gonna give it to you, okay? The real contest was to guess my age for those who really didn't know. But Sheila Brown guessed it right on the dot. 49. Okay? It's a pleasure to be 49, y'all. Going into 50, I'll be a half a century years old. You know. They say I got an old soul like an old grandma, but it is what it is. I am my great grandmother that returned. I know that. Right? So we're saying that we're going to leave you all. We will see you all on Thursday night on the Spiritual Vault. We want to thank you for tuning in. Make sure that you get a hold of your local governments when it's coming to your bills and them not working with you. Remember, there's certain acts that's put in place for you. There's certain places you can call if they don't do what they're supposed to do. Look it up. Okay? Don't be dumb to what you need to do in reference to you. Okay? Um, do protect yourselves continuously with your mask and do make sure you keep your hand sanitizers and do what you got to do for you and your family. Don't be getting too close to nobody's goddamn face. You don't want to disrespect nobody. Y'all remember the story I told the other day when the lady was like, "You not respecting the rules?" She almost got smacked, y'all. But anyway, on that note, we will see everybody on Thursday night on the Spiritual Vault. I am Wunam, aka Nicky Love, your African indigenous traditional healer.
And I'm Brother Adinkra. Thank y'all for tuning in. And don't forget to hit the like button. And those of you who are new, please subscribe and share our channel.
If anybody on Facebook got YouTube, go over to YouTube and go to Nicky Love Wunam and subscribe. We are building we have a whole production, right? But we're getting ready to build a channel where you're going to be able to see all of our productions. You're going to see the Balmain Chronicles. You're going to see the Oracles of Truth. You're going to see, we got the Tribe of Wunam. We're getting ready to put another video up with them. We got the Chevy Car Chronicles. So I want you all to go over to YouTube and subscribe to the YouTube page. If you have a YouTube on Facebook, and get ready because we getting ready to bring many shows to y'all family.
Pinky Lee says magic spell, please.
Pinky Lee, I think we're going to leave you with the Mama Africa because I don't think you heard that one yet. Did y'all hear Mama Africa? Because at the rate we going right now, we might need to hop over to Africa just to get a little bit of her sun. You know what I mean? So let me see. Hold on, Pinky Lee. Pinky Lee, let's see. Hold
That's
on.
my favorite one, too.
Thank you, BP Papo. It's not to the May 19th, though. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. That's his favorite one, Pinky Lee. That's his favorite one. Let me see something, y'all.
Let me go get to this shrine.
Should we try Shayo? Should we try Mama Africa? No, we'll do. All right, y'all. We're going to leave y'all with Mama Africa. Hold on.
Good night, family.
Good night and blessings to y'all. And y'all get ready to snap your fingers and dance with Mama Africa.
Candy Rain says she finally got the sun today.
Good, Candy Rain. That's a good thing. I went out today and did about 10 minutes of sun gazing too. So I feel you. Because you got to get them rays in you. All right, we're going to leave y'all with Mama Africa. Ooh, Mama Africa. Y'all ready? Home. Y'all ready? Mama Africa. Let's go, y'all. Okay, hold on, here. Come with me to Africa. Everybody loves Africa. Me too, I love magic spell. Where can I be dollars? Okay. Everybody loves Africa. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Our land. Y'all ready? so rich in resources. I have a question, but I'll share it Thursday night. Okay, BP, Popo, all right.
You know that you'll be free. A land.
Y'all ready? Step on the soil. You can actually touch the sun. Only in Africa. Come with me to Africa. Everybody loves Africa. Come with me to Africa. Everybody loves Africa.
Come with me to Africa. Everybody loves Africa. You ready? Just pack your bags and let's go home to Africa. Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. Everybody loves Africa. Come with me to Africa. Everybody loves Africa. As you go to sleep at night again, it's gonna be alright. And I will not put up a fight. I got something for you. I'm gonna add a little sugar, gonna add a little cream. If you know what I mean. I'm gonna add a little spice and mix it just right. This is what I gotta do. I'm gonna light your fire to burn your desire. For any woman who passes you, I've got you under my magic spell. I've got you under my magic spell. Sleep real good tonight while I work my magic to get you right. When you wake, you will only want me. I will be your only fantasy. I've got you under my magic spell. 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 Mana, Neka, Aikua, Menua, Ten, Germam, Leturu, and Sekuru,